Well, the no-code AI tool I was using just broke a bunch of features in an app I was building. All I had asked for was a simple change of one little feature, and I guess it's a good thing there's the ability to roll back to earlier checkpoints in Git. Make sure you have that set up. So here's how I figured out how to keep it from happening again. First though, drop a follow, like, and comment to stay here on the side of TikTok where you can learn more about how to use AI. The reason the AI broke several features when I asked it to make a single change was because I didn't define the change correctly. And to keep this from happening again, here's how I define feature requests going forward. First, I explain the feature and ask the AI to review the current configuration and explain in detail what all it has to change to implement this feature. I tell the AI at the end of that request to not make any changes, just explain the scope of work very clearly. The next, I look over what it replies with, and using my knowledge about what has already been built, I look for potential conflicts in what it answers. Things like it saying it needs to change the registration page to add a feature to the front-end lander, which it would definitely not have to do. If I see something fishy looking, I then ask it to explain why it needs to make that particular change. And if it doesn't actually have to do that, I ask it to rewrite the scope of work correctly. And just remember, with each request like this, add a statement at the end saying, do not make any changes yet, just answer my question. That way it doesn't just start going off and making changes. Once the scope of work looks correct, then you can tell it to proceed. I always add something like, don't deviate from this scope of work and do not change anything that we haven't discussed. Leave all existing features and functions alone and only add the function that we've discussed. Wouldn't you know? This lets me make all sorts of improvements without breaking a bunch of other stuff. Give it a try. Let me know in the comments how it works for you. And don't forget to like and follow so you see all of my videos about how to use AI.